write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
Mm-mm.
5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
So boom. Hold on, let me pause this. So boom. I was minding my business, right? I was on a whole nother screen talking about a whole nother thing. And I done messed around and got on Twitter and I seen some disturbing news. We're going to break this down. This will affect us on this channel. And we're going to go forth. I want to use my eyes and ears, okay? I don't want to hear anybody's opinion. You know, I can hear it. I don't want to consume it. Treat it like it's my own. All right? I want us to listen, to watch, and form our own opinion on the matter. Because we all know things is not always what it seems. All right? Any victims that was affected in this situation, I have sent the prayer up for you. Okay? I mean no ill will. I'm here to figure it out like the rest of us, okay? If you are new to the channel, it's a young channel, so please make sure you like and subscribe, okay? I had 114 before. I'm trying to leave with more, okay? If you don't understand what I'm saying, look at this. Oh, 113. I done lost somebody. It was delayed. 114. We right here, baby. Right here, baby. All right, we trying to build something here. Hope you are entertained. Let's break it down. So, boom. I was minding my business on live. You watch that live later. I might take it down because something crazy went down. You gotta catch them live because when something too crazy go down, I cut it. I'm too small to let wild junk just be staying on there. All right, so it says Adult Swim has cut ties with Justin Roiland, but Rick and Morty will continue. All right. I don't know how this is gonna work. All right, so we're gonna put it over here. Scroll down. Now you know it's memes. They should get the voice actor from Gun in High Life. Haha, you sure are funny. Give us money, please.
I wish I was. No, I'm not, and I get this comment all the time, so I feel like I legally have to address the fact that I'm definitely not Justin Roiland.
So real quick, the internet is ruthless. Imagine you create some art. Find a way to monetize it. Find a way to get it to its peak self. Put it on live television. It is a hit. It changes animation. And then as soon as some bad news drop, nobody research nothing. You're done for. Let's go find the person who can mimic your voice the best. That's crazy. All right, that's nuts. But let's proceed.
Just because I can go, Mr. Meeseeks, look at me. Or
now I'm saying I'm saying all of this, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So maybe it's justified. We're gonna figure all of this out on live. This is the trial of Justin Roiland, pre-trial. All right, we're gonna do a whole nother stream maybe tomorrow, talk about the trial of Justin Roiland. But this is pre-trial. We're collecting all evidence. All right, my defendant is innocent until proven guilty. All right, but we're gonna figure this out together. All right. Let's see where Twitter is at the moment on this debacle. Okay, we got Rick and Morty new voice actor. That's crazy. Without Justin, Rick and Morty are dead. Okay, he is the creator, literally the voice of both characters. It's impossible to do this show without him. It would be like trying to continue The Simpsons without Dan, whatever that man's name. He literally does like a third of the voices on the show. 92 people liked it. 100,000 people seen it. That's crazy. 92 people liked it. Over 100,000 seen the tweet. If either Dan, Harry, Hank were to leave The Simpsons, or one of them were to pass away, for example, the Simpsons would be done overnight. Hey man, this world is fickle. And by the way, I am new to streaming. That's why I'm stuttering all over the place. But bear with us, all right? Did he do something? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What was done? Domestic abuse charges and hitting on minors at the very least. We need evidence. This is how I'm feeling. Hold on, put it on. This is how I'm feeling right now, man. I'm going through it, guys. I'm perplexed. I'm stressed out. I'm perplexed. All right. Okay, so let's break this down. First off, my first source is.
Hey, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching.
Hey man, we don't need to hear you, Bill. We got it. We're doing it live. All right. Justin. All right. One more thing ain't working. All right. Justin. This just happened a minute ago, but I know people must have been following. That's us right there. Go ahead. Don't need to hear you, Bill. We got it. We're doing it live. You always got to support yourself. Clearly. Because we're going to turn on you eventually. It happens to everyone, you know? Just be prepared for it. Okay. I know he's a big YouTuber. Let's break this down.
BetterHelp is customized.
Let's see what Penguin say.
Video and live chat sessions.
He just started getting
this
some
week,
algorithm.
Rick and Morty fans got jump scared with some of the worst news they've received since the Szechuan sauce riots of 2017. God rest all those lost souls. With some very serious, troubling news that broke about.
Hey
Justin
man, you
Roiland.
talking way too slow.
He was arrested on felony domestic violence charges as well as a false imprisonment charge for an incident that took place in 2020. Now, much like everyone else, I was very surprised by this news. I think most people were shocked. This isn't a situation where there was a lot of people wiggling a finger saying, I told you so, you should have listened to us. This was something that caught most people off guard. These are serious charges he's facing, and a lot of people, myself included, were also confused on what a false imprisonment charge is in this situation, because I think most of us assumed that was something that only a law enforcement officer or someone in that position could be charged with, so I had to look it up myself. And to be fair, you have to have a pretty high IQ to understand false imprisonment charges. So in this case, he's being charged with false imprisonment by...
Alright, man. False imprisonment... All right, let him read it. He a professional at this point.
By way of menace, violence, fraud, and or deceit, which bumps this from a misdemeanor up to a felony. It levels up.
He didn't even explain it, and he just Wikipedia
officer or someone in that position could be charged with. So I had to look it up myself. And to be fair, you have to have a pretty high IQ to understand false imprisonment charges. So in this case,
let's break this down, chat. False imprisonment is a misdemeanor crime in California. It happened in California, okay? If you are convicted of this crime, you face up to a year in county jail, $1,000 fine, or both jail and fine time. If the court finds that your act of false imprisonment occurred with violence, menace, fraud, or deceit, you will be charged with a felony.
He's being charged with.
So if it's a misdemeanor, it's like, hey girl, don't open that door. That's a misdemeanor. She touched the door handle, you snatch her. I said don't open that door. That's a felony. All right? So we're going to know based off, we're going to go through the whole thing. But right now, those are two levels. It might be a misdemeanor, chat. It might be a misdemeanor. We don't know. All right? Let's stay focused.
False imprisonment by way of menace, violence, fraud, and or deceit, which bumps this from a misdemeanor up to a felony. It levels up the charge here. It goes plus ultra, and it basically boils down to keeping someone against their will by intimidating them, scaring them, threatening them, what have you. So it's a very serious thing. That's not some like joke charge by any means. And of course, the domestic violence charge is the one that catches most people's eye because that is just fucked up, especially because it's a domestic battery with...
What is saying though? Roiland plead not guilty in 2020. He said he ain't do it. In the statement of one of Roiland's attorneys wrote that his client is innocent. He expect the case to be dismissed. He looked forward to clearing Justin's name. All right. His lawyer's like, hey, man, I heard the whole story. He ain't do it. But we don't know. We're going to figure out all the evidence, and then we're going to make a decision. All right? Be dismissed. We look forward to clearing Justin's name and helping him move forward as swiftly as possible. The attorney T. Edward. All right, we need to go find out what T. Edward looked like. T. Edward. Oh. Lawyer. T. Edward. Nah, that's not him. T. Edward. Oh, my fault. Wellborn. Yo, Orange County. This is him. All right. I think that's him. T. Edward Wellborn. Practice criminal defense, domestic violence, drug crimes. Hey, if y'all, white collar crimes, 3 strike laws, theft. Oh, he can get you out a lot of stuff if you didn't do it. All right? Phone number right there. Free plug. I think this is, we're gonna assume that this is him, okay? I'm going to assume. Hold on, we're going to do Justin Roiland. Oh. There you go, right there. We're going to keep this open. We're going to read that afterwards, but we like to be listening.
With corporal
we like
injury.
people to read
Now,
to
the victim
us.
here is an anonymous person who is remaining a Jane Doe for this case. A lot of the details of this case are being kept private and won't be released to the public, but basically it was someone that Justin Roiland was dating at the time, and this incident occurred in 2020. He pled not guilty to the...
Pandemic year. Keep that in mind. Pandemic year. That means large crowds was not allowed. That means any accusatory incidents might not be multiple eyewitnesses. It might be one-on-ones, okay? It gets tricky.
Charges also posted a $50,000 bail, and this is...
$50? Hold on.
And this incident occurred in 2020. He pled not guilty to the charges, also posted a $50,000 bail.
$50,000 bail. This is not a misdemeanor, guys. That thing just said it was just $1,000. Now, if they say, I don't bail on $1,000, they say, oh, that's a misdemeanor. We can beat that. I don't have to stop watching the show for that.
Bail, and this has been an ongoing legal battle ever since. He's gone to very many hearings about this. He recently went to a...
Roiland plead not guilty. That's the same thing. He trying to get us, guys. Look, I be doing YouTube too. He done got one document. He done broke it up multiple ways, nah. Hold on, nah. What we doing, guys? 4 million people got tricked. Hold on. The amount of inmates going to ask him to say Pickle Rick is going to be astronomical. Oh, they cracking jokes. Man, what a missed opportunity from his attorney to say that they like to help him move forward as swiftly as... See, they cracking jokes. The internet always want to play. This man livelihood is about to be up out of here, and y'all want to play.
A pre-trial. The trial date hasn't been set yet,
Hold
but
on.
this is on to very many...
All right. Looking forward to clearing his name. NBC News obtained a criminal complaint in this case, which charges Roiland, 42. Man, 42. Making us crack up. He made little kids crack up with 42 humor. That man different. All right, with 1 felony count of domestic battery, with corporal injuries, and 1 felony count of false imprisonment by menace, violence, fraud. Oh, he said that's all of the 4 counts. Menace, violence, fraud. Fraud? I don't know. I need to hear the whole story, guys. How you hold somebody against their will based off fraud? I don't know. NBC News is the first to report publicly on the case. The complaint, the one in question, states that the incident occurred on... Dang. See, this is where it got a little tricky. See, if you're too young, you don't know when COVID really kicked in 2020. People think it was the whole year. It wasn't the whole year. It was like around February, March, at least for people in my area, Florida, you know. So, y'all know who was dating Roiland at the time. According to Orange County Superior Court records, Roiland pleaded not guilty to. All right, so first and foremost, this is some bull. You want to know why this is some bull? The charges happened in October 2020, right? We're gonna pause to the story. We just found out today homie lost his job. All right, we in 2023. IMDb. Come on, Rick and come on now. You see this? This came out 2022. So the people at Adult Swim had to know something. It's not like you catch a charge on off time and don't report the work and be like, yeah, junk was crazy. I'm pretty sure it was remnants of some shenanigans going on. I bet they even got 2 seasons of this crap. Hold on. In season 5 came out a year after. Hold on. May. This junk happened during season 4. We got 5, 6, and a 7 coming out. This not making sense, individuals. Think about this. Use y'all brains. Use y'all noggins. They've been knowing this for 2 seasons, and now you want to fire homie? They want to fire homie now? You telling me in between the Snake episode and Never Rick and Morty, the anthology that follows Rick and Morty, on the train episode? Before the train episode was released, homie was wilding out? Come on, folks. Why is we being punished? We should all be punished. They made money off of us. And now they want to be like, nah, he did something wrong. He got to go. Y'all knew he did something wrong as well, no? No? But we proceed. Talk to us.
Hearings about this. He recently went to a pre-trial. The trial date hasn't been set yet, but this is a very serious case which carries real jail time should he be found guilty on all of these charges. Now, Justin did plead not guilty, and his legal team seems very confident, stating it's hard to overstate how inaccurate the recent media coverage of this situation has been. To be clear, not only is Justin innocent, but we also have every expectation that this matter is on course to be dismissed once the district attorney's office has completed its methodical review of the evidence. We look forward to clearing Justin's name and helping him move forward as swiftly as possible. So they seem to believe that this will just be dismissed pretty soon.
Yeah,
I am a little confused on...
I think he did that Swifty thing on purpose. We want to get swifty. We want to get done with this as swifty as possible.
What inaccuracies they're talking about when people are just saying, like, hey, this is going on at the moment, which is kind of provable, right? Like, he did get charged with these things. He just hasn't been found guilty of them. I'm all for shitting on journalists and the media coverage of things. They can gargle the dirtiest part of my butthole. This is just the first of many dominoes to fall in a very bad week for Justin Roiland and for just general fans of his work. A lot of news was breaking about Justin Roiland having a pretty predatory past in terms of how he talks to fans through DMs and shit. None of the text messages and DMs that have been leaking have been completely confirmed as real or...
So why you speaking on it? He said none of them been confirmed. Why you speaking on it? You assassinating his character. See, you gonna catch a charge.
Verified as of the moment, so I don't really bother showing.
Go fast forward.
Back in 2019. No, that's news to me. Justin Roiland had some more shit come out today. Have to do some damnation and wrong.
Oh, he done got a lie like I got a lie.
Lawsuit in 2019. We're getting a little too swifty over at Squanch Games. That's no good.
Oh man, the overlords trying to get paid. We ain't gonna hear it though.
Jesus Christ. All of this coming out all at once with Justin Roiland.
Oh. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Justin. Justin Roiland Squanch Games quietly settled a sexual harassment lawsuit in 2019. Come on, Justin. I'm trying to fight him off for you, brother. I'm really trying, but you giving him too much ammunition.
Trickle on that one, huh? Jesus Christ. All of this coming out all at once with Justin Roiland.
But they don't got no evidence. They just got headlines, guys. Let's remember that. They don't got no evidence. They just got headlines, okay?
Roiland. The floodgates are fully open. overall, the whole situation is extremely sad. Even if you don't like Justin Roiland, this isn't something to celebrate. This isn't something that anyone should want to see. Now
Now you
I'm
try
not
to
a
flip
huge
it.
Justin Roiland fan these days. I don't dislike Rick and Morty. I haven't watched it in a couple of years, but I always enjoyed it. I just haven't really felt like watching it recently. But I didn't like High on Life. I dropped it after a few hours. The writing just became an acting of the game, and then you unpause it. It's like, you just pause the game? You just pause the game during a firefight? Are you dumb? How could you just pause the game? You just weren't thinking.
Oh, he
But I
hating.
did like Rick and Morty.
He
And I'd
hating.
say on the whole,
He one of them critics. He always got something to say. Like, bro, chill with that. Chill with that. If you don't like it, move on.
I was pretty tired of that, just over-explaining every single joke, stuttering on every single joke. It very much wore off on me, and I stopped enjoying the shtick. So even still, as someone who's not the biggest fan of his recent
Hating.
works, I don't want him to have been someone that beat and falsely imprisoned the person that they were dating. And if he did do that, I don't want him to have been someone that beat
Allegedly. That's what you forgetting, bro.
and falsely imprisoned the person that they were dating. And if he did do that, I'm hoping the victim gets the help they need to get through this situation, because that shit is traumatic, I
doing it for
imagine.
the views.
So I'm wishing them the
He
absolute
doing it
best.
for this
It
butt
would be
right
a
here.
disservice and downright criminal of me, not to mention the memes that have spawned from this whole situation. With so many people being pretty tired and exhausted of Justin Roiland's style of writing, as well as High on Life being extremely divisive, people have
Hating.
taken the opportunity to just go hog wild, making jokes about all of this, referencing Pickle Rick, talking about how this is the wrong Justin Roiland. The Justin Roiland that's, being talked about with this domestic violence charge is actually Justin Roiland of Universe C-137. That's Felon Roiland. Shit like that. Just a non-stop waterfall of memes. A lot of people have wondered if he is found guilty, what it means for the future of Rick and Morty. It's such a cash cow. A lot of people, like myself, think that they'd probably try and continue without him, but then it would just slowly whittle away and die. Just slowly ferment and rot. Because not only is he the main voice actor for Rick and Morty, he is also a writer on it. So if he is found guilty, I don't know how you replace him. The show's quality would be in the shitter, and it'd fall off really hard. But I do think they would try and continue it without Rick and Morty. It's a pretty sad set of circumstances overall.
Man, that man was hating. We're gonna save our boy Justin right now and see if he's innocent or guilty. Innocent or guilty. Now, what we about to look into is Peacock. What is this? The NBC? All right, we gotta understand what's going on. See, we gonna do this right. Okay, Adult Swim is owned by who? We gonna see whose side is who. Warner Brother, all right? Warner Brother Discovery Network. Warner Brothers News Company. Does Warner Brother owns a news company? What a news company does? CNN. I thought CNN was Disney. All right, so we got CNN, right? They saying CNN is Warner Brothers. All right, CNN business. We're gonna double check this. CNN owners. All right, so CNN is the people who own. Hold on, wait. Warner Brothers Discovery, Warner Brothers, this is going to say Warner Brothers Studios, they own CNN, the news company, and they own Adult Swim, the entertainment. They also own a lot of more entertainment, but these are teens, people. These ain't just, hey, what's up? We're trying to break down what's going on with Justin, all right? We're going to look into the news. We're going to see which company wants him to keep his job and which company does not want him to keep his job. We just found out Jace Meister that CNN is owned by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers also owns Adult Swim, and Adult Swim is owns Rick and Morty. All right, so we about to break this sucker down, figure out who really want him fired. Is it the opposition, Rick and Morty? How I say it? Rick and Morty's competition that wants him fired, which giving out all these press, giving out all of these things to the press, or is this Adult Swim cutting ties, calling the people over there at CNN, be like, hey, make those articles, we got to get them out of here. All right, we're going to break all of this down. We trying to free Justin, or we trying to lock him? We ain't trying to lock him up. That's not us. We're not lawyers, all right? We're not judge. We just trying to enjoy his content with a clean conscience, guys. That's the whole plan. We want to enjoy the content with a clean conscience, okay? So let's break this down. So now that we know CNN owns Justin Roiland, we're gonna look up CNN Justin Roiland. All right. Oh, hold on. See, I don't know. CNN might not even touch this. All right, we gotta go on CNN. Now, truthfully, I don't get my news nowhere but the internet, aka Twitter. But Twitter is full of jokes right now. If you ain't seen those jokes, you might have to rewind a little bit and get that on there. We're gonna look up Justin Roiland. See what I tell you. So I don't think Warner Brothers want to necessarily cut ties yet, cause that is an asset. They want to play this out. They want to see, like, hold on. It didn't even go to court yet. It didn't even go to trial yet. We don't even know what was said. There's a lot of speculation going on. It just hit the news that he lost his job off of speculations. We don't got no evidence, guys. Come on, think about this. Okay? We don't see they ain't make nothing about nothing yet. This should have been live. It just came out on the internet like 3 hours ago. Nowhere to be seen on CNN. We covered our bases, right? But NBC is already out there. Let's see who owns NBC. NBC News owners. Who owns Comcast, which is owned by Comcast? Comcast tripping. Don't they make money off of Rick and Morty? Let me make sure. NBC Paramount parent company. All right. NBC Universal. All right. NBC Universal Adult Swim. I don't think they got any yeah, they even, they was like, we need the headlines. We need headlines. We don't really care nothing about that. I think what it looked like, Universal is on some movies. Movies like Fast and Furious. They got the basic television. They got, I don't think they got ABC. I think they might have a percentage of ABC. I know Disney owned that too. But it looked like they has nothing to do. Excuse me. They don't have nothing to do with Adult Swim, so it's free game for them. They don't really catch too much. Let's see what they was writing about. Okay, so Rick and Morty co-creator Justin Roiland faces felony domestic violence charges. Roiland has charged with domestic battery, false imprisonment in May 2020 after an incident with a woman he was dating, according to criminal complaints. All right. I ain't say that word right, but if you new to the stream right now, since you can stay up and test, it happened between these two episodes, right? The rattlesnake, the snake planet episode, and Story Train. This little hiatus, this is when it all was going crazy. All right. So granted, they told us, the viewers, that it was going. I think this is the first break they ever had. Hold on. I think this is literally the first break they had in between a season. All the other seasons before this went straight through. Oh, we peeping what's going on. So when they told us originally that, we have not finished the episodes, they might have put a pause on the season to be like, yo, let's figure out what the heck going on before we keep going. Let's pause it, because she might blow something up. We still got, how many episodes they got after that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still got 5 episodes. We mid-season. We mid-season right now. All right? And if I'm not mistaken, ever since season 4, each season has been broken up. You got 2020, July. Hold on. I take that back. September. Nope, season 5 went all the way through, but season 6 had a hiatus. Yes, season 6 had a tiny hiatus. I think they was marketing that. What is co-host? So she can help you pronounce complaints? I don't know. Co-host is not here right now. All right. Co-host is sleeping. Co-host is tripping. She ain't really for the screen like that. She really here for the videos, but for the screen, she ain't built like that. All right. So now that getting back on task, this happened between season 4. In between these 2 episodes, the hiatus. Question mark. All right. Here's the question, people. And I already asked this question earlier. If they knew 2 seasons ago that homie was tweaking out, why didn't Adult Swim do anything in that moment? You know why? You can already think to yourself. I'm going to give you like 15 seconds, 20 seconds to write in the chat, then I'm going to tell you. But to catch everybody up that's watching now, Adult Swim just cut their association with Justin Roiland. They said Rick and Morty will continue. It'll be in another, basically another voice actor is going to do Rick and Morty. People on Twitter, they cracking jokes. They don't got no love for homie. They said, hey, bro, figure it out. They already on TikTok.
I was. No, I'm not, and I get this comment all the time, so I feel like
He
I
looking
legally
for a
have to address
job.
the
He
fact that I'm
hungry.
Definitely not Justin.
That's
Roiland.
messed up. Imagine you create something, and you know life is being life, twisting and turning and twisting. Next thing you know, you out your job. The thing you created ain't yours no more. All right, it's ours, and you're fired, by the way, because we don't like what you alleged that you did. We don't got no evidence yet. You ain't go to court yet. The courts did not call you innocent or guilty. Okay, we don't know. But I don't like that they think you did it. Me personally, I don't like it. You're fired. That's what they did to my boy. And we, on this stream, we're going to try to figure out if he's innocent or guilty. All right? We're going to use our eyes and ears. We're not going to look at headlines only. We're going to break down. We're going to get into the minutia. Okay? If you have not, hit a subscribe button. Okay. Because, you know, we still growing our own thing. We already got his opinion. You know, we like to be read too over here at this channel. But he had a lot of opinions, and he didn't have that much, you know, court documents to back up his complaints. And he not a fan of Justin anyways. He hating low key. Good work, guy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do this for y'all. All right. So Rick and Morty creator charge. We found out that NBC News is not in connection to Adult Swim at all. Adult Swim is owned by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers owns CNN. If we go on CNN and we type in Justin, hold on. We type in Justin right now. This broke like 4 hours ago. Not at this point. Justin. See, ain't nothing. Roiland. Newest one was some years ago, and it was some good energy. It was like, hey man, this man did it great. Rick and Morty is great. You know, investigative journalism. This happened. This article came out 2021. These allegations been floating around since 2020. CNN never touched it. Investigative journalism. All they talking about that season 5 finale aired on Sunday night with not just one episode, but 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? They on Rick and Morty's side to the death of them. Now, the only thing is, if CNN flip out, that means Adult Swim then called that call to the parent company, Warner Brothers, and say, yo, we cutting ties for real. Get them up out of here. And that's when everybody start cutting ties. It's getting crazy. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you only got solar opposites, and you trying to figure out what the heck happened in the wall and why my bank account is falling apart. But we're going to break this down to this article. I keep getting off task. All right? Everybody's saying the same thing. And it seems like, not guilty, this is the article that he was reading. We just exposed it. Hey, we just exposed him. This article don't got nothing really in it. According to the Orange County Superior Court records, Roiland plead not guilty to both charges. It's just saying these are the charges that was filed on him. He pleads not guilty. Since then, the case has been the subject of more than a dozen court hearings. A dozen. They've been going to court back to back to back to back to back to back. Now, guess what? If Justin Roiland would have just paid whatever money that person, allegedly, I don't know. Let's say it was, I think money can solve a lot of problems. But if he can't pay it off, maybe it's real, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's real touchy-feely. And maybe, you know what I mean? Everybody need to back up. Everybody need to look at what's going on. And be like, hey, bro, you're going to have to take that. You was wilding out. God don't like ugly. Okay? But right now, it looked like he was fighting it. Tooth and nail and tooth. Okay? Many court records remain sealed. All right. But the available public documents seen by NBC News says Roiland was charged May 2020. May 2020, right? Dang. I mean, they came back. This is when he was filed. The VAT episode. Man was out there working. In between season 4. That back in a season 4, this young breakout, right? Crazy. Since then, the case has been subject to more than a dozen court hearings. It was charged May 2020. Roiland was arrested and released on a $50,000 bond in August of 2020. And arranged, dang. He was charged May 2020. Maybe he ain't go back. Ain't no way he was in jail. He wasn't in jail for May, June, July, August he got out. No, I think he was charged May. He was like, man, I'm rich. I'll get to it. And I'm well connected. I'll get to it, California. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, all right, I'll come in, pay my little $50,000. I'm out of here. All right, I think that's what happened. Arrangement in October 2020. A protective order filed in October 2020 and documents in the court minutes says Roiland is not to harass, threaten, or surveil the person named in the protective order. All right? Who is not known to the NBC News, Roiland cannot go in 100 feet of that person. It wasn't a coworker. It wasn't a coworker. We good on that end. According to the order, which also ordered Roiland to turn in any firearms or own possession. He's saying, hey, man, the world don't know what you own, but we know. And we need your guns, too, because you wildin'. We seen the text messages. That's what they said in court, all right? Allegedly. So, own or possess. The order lasts until October 23, and it's not known who submitted the request for the order. Details in this case includes police body cam footage, police records, abuse investigation reports, medical reports, recordings of interviews are currently being withheld from the public under a protective order. The affidavit in the support of Roiland arrest is also sealed. During Thursday hearing, Roiland attorney confirmed there is a plea offer available to Roiland, but did not discuss details. The brief hearing includes a moment later with an agreement to convene again on April 27th. This Thursday, when this came out. This came out last week, Thursday. Oh, they've been going back and forth. Where I been? I've been out here making YouTube videos, not tapped in. Y'all gotta let a brother know. Y'all gotta let a brother know when it's time for me to tap in or not. The order lasts until October 23, and it's not known who submitted the request order. So, Roiland also co-created and voiced many characters in the Hulu Solar Opposites, which debuted 2020. He was on a roll in 2020. Was renewed for season 5 in October 2022. Most recently, he has been behind Hulu's Koala Man series, the first episode of which was released this month. Roiland also released a video game, High on Life, and that's what that man was hating on. He said High on Life is like a trash video game. Why you hating? Don't play the game. You know what I mean? Leave your opinion, but your opinion on his video game to if he allegedly did something, it's two different things. Penguin, come on, man. A man can have a poopy game and still be innocent. What you doing, brother? But anyways, it became the top selling game on Steam and fourth most played Xbox game in the week of its release. Roiland won an Emmy for Rick and Morty in 2020. Damn, imagine you win all of that. And a Hollywood Critic Choice Association TV Award for the show in 2022. I don't see nothing crazy, right? Call me crazy. I don't see no fireable offense. I see some shenanigans being played, but we don't know. Too close to call. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Now we're gonna see what the heck. Why chat. If anybody in the chat right now, let me know. Let me know what y'all want me to should I hit Times or should I hit Hollywood Reporter? Let me check on something. Hold on, folks. Oh man, I'm in this joint alone. Crazy. All right, so Hollywood Reporter. We're gonna hit. I don't know. I think this is gonna be the last thing we touch on, and then we're gonna come back to this. All right, we're gonna come back to this tomorrow. All right. Adult Swim cut ties with Justin Roiland. We're gonna do Hollywood Reporting. This is what Hollywood want us to know about the situation. Okay. Now, right now, we don't got no evidence. Everything has been sealed. All right. This is all speculation. Now, I don't know if his lawyer went into Adult Swim office. Is like, hey man, allegedly we did this, but we can fight this, that. And I was like, yo, that's too much. We don't want to be like, we don't even want to know. They gonna think we knew and we don't know. So you fired. Maybe it was one of those situations. All right, but we don't know. Oh man, he looked kind of creepy. I ain't gonna hold him. He looked like he be up to something. Like he looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like he looked like, you know what I'm saying? Let me close these. This is a holder. Oh no. Hold on, guys. Here we go. We good now. Adult Swim has cut ties with Justin Roiland in the wake of the news that Rick and Morty co-creator was charged with the wake of the news. They been knew. They knew back in 2020 what was going on. All right. Wake of the news. Where am I? Wake of the news that Rick and Morty co-creator was charged with a felony domestic abuse in Orange County. Adult Swim has ended its association with Justin Roiland. Adult Swim Cartoon Network / Boomerang Senior VP Communications Marie Moore said statement on Tuesday. All right, we gotta find Marie Moore. Dude, she got an interview. We're not talking Marie Moore, Senior VP. I don't know about this, guys. But, hey, they got a homie on it. Marie Moore, Warner Brothers. Marie look like she is not playing around, honestly. Senior VP. How old is Marie? All right. Okay. Now imagine you being a senior VP of all of that, and you only got 400 followers. I think I need to follow her. I ain't gonna hold you. I might be working for Adult Swim one day. Hold on now. I'm gonna remember to do that on my personal page. I ain't gonna do that right here, man. What you been up to? View profile. All right, I agree. Let's look at his salary. I'm sorry, I'm nosy, guys. All right. Dang, they ain't, senior vice president seem like they making a lot of money. I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Chad ain't even in here. I'm just in here by myself, cooling it. But Marie Moore, that's a face. All right, so she said you're fired. Hey, Justin, get your junk. You gotta go, buddy. You gotta go. Deuces. But, hey, thank you for season 6, bud. You has been recast. Okay, that's what Marie said. All right. Where we at? So, I want to know I want to see the Marie Moore, Rick and Morty, because everybody quoting stuff. I want to see the darn conversation in itself. Oh, I'm so stupid. This is what happens, guys. Let's use our brains, people. Her name is Marie Moore. Her title is Senior Vice President of Communications. All right? That means the boardroom went something like this. Hey, Justin, you're done. You're done. Okay? You're done. Call it kaputs. You're out of here. Justin was like, hey, man, how I'm going to be done? I am Rick and Morty. He said, we don't care nothing about that, bucko. We know what you did. You think we was going to find out? It's us. It's Warner, baby. Warner Brothers, baby. You're out of here. Then Warner Brothers probably talk to each other like, hey, man, we got to get ahead of this. Somebody get Marie on the phone. She got to get to work tonight. Marie? Ring. Hello? Yeah, man, we just fired Justin. We told him to pack his bags. All right, so you know what needs to be done, correct? And then boom, she calls around. She makes some variety calls, the rap calls, and Hollywood Reporter. It said, "Hey man, this is what we know. This is what was said, and this is how we're going about it. Ain't no documents that's gonna say transcript of what she said to these individuals. All we get is the articles, all right? So, if Warner Brothers vice president said that means Adult Swim, we breaking it, we done solved it, guys. That means Adult Swim has nothing really to do, don't really got no say about this. This is out of their control. Warner Brother, the big ones, the big dogs. You see how you can see my head right here? The ones that be up there, the ones that you don't see, they said, get it done. Get them up out the building. And that will happen. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, we don't know. But she calls around. She said, let's see if there's any more information. You know what also is? This is why I gotta stay. I'm gonna come live tomorrow. We're gonna break this down again. We're gonna break this down again during prime time, right? But what this junk called? Co-host. Co-host might be asleep. When you cross 100 episodes, you get paid more. What's that junk called? Syndication. When you cross 100, now I gotta refresh on my understandings of syndication, right? But when you cross 100 episodes in a series, the payout for the creator, the voice actors, everything above, when it's on television, maybe even when it's on stream, you get a higher increase in pay. All right, 100 years Rick and Morty, they already told you off rip. If you understand, maybe y'all just taking it as jokes, but I'm thinking it's kind of satire, right? Justin and the little homeless looking man Dan, they was like, yo, we want syndication. Clear as day. They getting close to the 100 and shenanigans going. And by the way, Dan Harmon, He looked like one of them people that can catch an allegation too. Keep your eye open on him. He might not even did nothing. He just looked suspicious. So they might can get him up out of here too. You feel me? But anyways, there's a couple things, little things kind of tricking me out a little bit. But Adult Swim isn't even halfway through a massive 70 episode order for the show, one of the brand's most popular titles commissioned by the channel in 2018. Sources says Rick and Morty is set to continue with Roiland voice roles to be recast. Crazy. Though Roiland will always be credited as co-creator, fellow co-creator Dan Harmon will now be a lone showrunner. The show is locked in through season 10, so he still get paid. He still get paid at the end of the day. It's just like, bro, you're not working no more. I don't know. This might be a win for him. It might be a win for both parties. He might not even fight it, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because if he fought it, he was like, yo, they could be like, bro, we can slander your name. We let you get like the sealed documents. You got that, bucko. We gonna let you keep that. But you're fired. And if you don't feel fired, we will put the fire on you. You understand me? That's basically what they said to him. Allegedly. Roiland still has several projects. Also, this is another play, right? He has several projects with Hulu, and Hulu is owned by Disney. So if Disney decides to keep him on board with all the creations that he's doing for Hulu, it make them look crazy, and they might drop a little bit of the information, just be like, dang, how can Hulu keep this monster, quote unquote monster? But do anybody really care that much? Like, I don't think people would even care enough to read into this. Let's see the Google Trends. How many people really? Cause they doggone they on this live right now trying to figure it out with the team. Justin Roiland. All right. I don't know about that. All right, after 12 months, let's see. That was significant. Oh, it's falling though. It's falling. I live in Florida, so dang, you know Florida don't care. What Florida at? They getting their news from Reddit. Come on, people, think about this. Who is this? Press secretary. That's a whole nother situation. December 12th, NBC News was the first to break the news that Roiland was charged. Dang, NBC done caught him slipping. Dang, though. Oh, they just reciting information they got from the other article. Yo, these articles, boy, they don't really be talking about nothing. It really be the headlines. Dang, it really be the headlines. It really be the opinion. You read a headline, you come up with your own opinion. Ain't nobody really talking. It's kind of crazy. But, man, that's going to be it. I don't want to stay on this too long. I done gave y'all what? Hold on. Almost an hour of the breakdown. I get in contact with y'all tomorrow on this. If you're watching this late, make sure you know LNS. And I see you in another video. And right now, on the situation is, did Justin do it or not? We can't say. Evidence has been sealed. The public do not know and will not know for the foreseeable future. It's been your boy Low. Have a blessed day.